Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The commencement ceremony for the ISA class of 2025 will begin in approximately 5 minutes. At this time, please find that seat that is closest and most comfortable for you, and please silence your cell phones. Enjoy the ceremony.
goosebumps. I'm so fucking nervous, Richie. Max is sighing. It's a sign. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. So today I am privileged to be part of the ISA graduating class of 2025, and I welcome you to the celebration. We are here to honor a class of developers, thinkers, business people, procrastinators, but most of all, leaders. So I have a question for all of you. Were any of you guys at this year's Lee Club Fair? Parents, you probably weren't, but I was. And I want to tell you a bit about what I saw. So they played a little video montage of all the different club leaders talking about what they do. And something stood out to me really quickly. It wasn't even the clubs themselves, but it was actually who was leading those clubs. So let me tell you what I saw. I saw Aidan Abney, president of the Lee Chinese Culture Club. I saw Javier Drake, leader of Lee's I'm Second Group. I saw Frida Castro, president of the Lee Thespian Society. Kijun Remkri, president of the Lee Choir Council and president of the Lee ASL Club. Bea Kessid, president of the Allied Friends of Camp. Tanya Boubel, president of the French Honor Society. And I want you all to notice something. All of the clubs I've just mentioned, none of them are specific to ISA. These are all groups. We have 4 schools on campus, Lee, ISA, NISA, STEM, and that's somewhere in the range of 2,000 to 3,000 students. But the people leading those clubs are part of the graduating class of ISA 2025, the 125 students sitting here. And don't get me wrong, there's a dozen more groups, specifically at ISA, who these students also lead, but if I talked about those, we'd be here all day. So, I'm just saying, everywhere you look, ISA seniors are leading the way. And we might be saying goodbye to all of that. But today is about honoring exactly what it is we built here. As students, as Globies, as lifelong learners. So hear me out. We learned how to investigate the world, how to recognize perspectives, how to communicate ideas, and how to take action. And now we won't ever have to hear those 4 phrases for the rest of our lives. But let's celebrate that we did it. We took action, even though that action was sometimes organized, sometimes really chaotic, but it was really distinctly ours. And so I'm proud to call myself a member of this graduating class. I hope that you are as well. So as we part ways, I leave you with these words from LeBron James. He said, "I'm like a superhero, call me basketball man." Wait, wrong quote, sorry. Strive for greatness. That's what we've been doing, that's what we'll keep doing, and that is the ISA class of 2025. Thank you.
Graduates, families, friends, and distinguished guests, welcome to the commencement ceremony of the International School of the Americas, Class of 2025. Your endless support throughout the years has made this day possible.
Les diplômés, les familles, les amis et les invités distingués. Bienvenue à la cérémonie de remise des diplômes de l'École internationale d'Amérique, la classe de 2020.
Liebe Familien, liebe Freunde, liebe Mitschüler, willkommen zur Abschlussfeier der Abschlussjahrgang International School of the Americas. Dieser Tag ist durch das Tätige 2025. Erste Tätige Unterstützung von Ihnen im Laufe der Jahr möglich.
Apofiti οικογένειες φίλοι και εκλεκτοί. Γεια σου Λάρα και παπάς. Μπρος και κλεμμένοι, καλώς ορίσατε στην τελετή ενάρχης του International School of the Americas, τάξη 2025. Η ατελειώτη υποστήριξη σας όλα αυτά τα χρόνια κατασύσε δυνατή αυτή τη μέρα.
בוגרים משפחות וחברים, אורחים נכבדים, ברוכים הבאים לטקס סיום לימודים של בית ספר בינלאומי של אמריקה, כיתה של 2025. תודה.
Laurette, famiglie, amici, ospiti, illustrati, benvenuto alla cerimonia di laurea della International School of the Americas classe 2025. Il vostro infinito supporto nel corso degli anni ha reso possibile questo giorno.
卒業生並びにご家族、お友達皆様、ご来賓の方々、2025年の International School of the Americas の卒業式にようこそ。長年にわたる皆様のご支援のおかげでこの日を迎えることができました。
各位来宾、各位朋友、各位同事、各位家长，你们好！欢迎你们参加美国国际学校2025年毕业典礼。我们的长城离不开你们的帮助。在此我抱歉全体毕业生前，你们的保身是衷心的感谢。
Formandos, familias, amigos e estimados convidados, bem-vindos à cerimônia de graduação da Escola Internacional das Américas, turma de 2025. Obrigado pelo seu apoio para nos levar até onde estamos agora.
Dumilan Lena Lake Mesa Mente Meke Bua Saswana. Velo Amogola Mesa Tolo Pensa 2025 sa Abaloji.
Graduantes, familias, amigos e invitados distinguidos, bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de la clase 2025 de la Escuela Internacional de las Américas. Su apoyo incondicional a lo largo de los años ha hecho este día posible.
Kumusta mga pamilya, mga kaibigan, mga nagtapos, at marangal na mga panahing. Maligayang pagdating sa seremonya na pagpatapos ng 2025 International School of the Americas. Salamat sa inyong pagpunta upang suportan kami nagayan at salamat sa inyong suporta sa palibkapas ng matataon.
Hello, my name is Quinn Moyer, and I have the privilege of introducing our first speaker.
Mr. Magadance is a household name among ISA students, a principal who sees every one of us. But before I knew he was a principal, I knew he was a parent, and he made great pancakes. He was also a chicken wrangler, basketball player, and traveler who also worked on old cars. All this goes to say, Mr. Magadance is a genuine Globie in every sense of the term. He lives for Sawubona moments. Students may recognize this term from the beginning of every speech he gives us, which means, I see you in Zulu. Mr. Magadance has been with us and seen our growth starting freshman year. In ISA, every student has achieved something just from participating in school requirements such as MUNSA, 125 service hours, and all of our group projects and presentations are not commonplace or required among all schools and have set us apart. Yet Mr. Magadance still sees every freshman class, those students who have not done SUSO or Make a Difference Fair. He sees the students who are not leaders of clubs, but the new members going for their first ever meeting and recognizes them in a room full of many big dreamers. He has seen us become the young adults we are and knows every one of us not only by name, but also by who we are and pushes us to be our best selves. Now that I am graduating, I must say, Yabu Sawubona, Mr. Magadance. We see you, and even as we go off on our lives elsewhere and you cannot hear our voices, just know we are here.
Yebo Sawubona, Quinn. One thing you may not know, Quinn, you need to remember is your dad had a pretty mean back to the basket game when we played basketball. I want to just quick shout out to Mike. ISA class of 2025, I see you. We are here. Friends, family, distinguished guests, and colleagues, I see you. We are here. Good job, y'all. On behalf of the ISA faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the class of 2025's commencement ceremony, honoring our graduates and their many accomplishments over the last 4 years. This year, we celebrate 118 students who have all earned the Foundation with Endorsement, Distinguished Level of Achievement, or Foundation Plan diplomas. And in this group of graduates, we also recognize 15 National Merit and College Board recognized scholars, including 2 National Merit finalists. Many of us in attendance this afternoon or viewing live stream, hey y'all at home, you know something about these graduates. And I believe you'll agree with me when I say they are unique. And we're not the only ones to recognize this uniqueness. Colleges and universities across this nation see so much potential in these young people that as of today, this class has been offered more than $19.9 million in scholarships and awards. Now, they've only accepted 4.2, so y'all need to click accept on some of those things, okay? Now, that number is way beyond impressive, and it also doesn't fully reflect the academic preparation for college and beyond for these graduates. ISA's class of 2025 is also leaving us globally competent. Through collaborative projects, service, travel, internships, portfolio presentations, and reflection, our graduates have been investigating and exploring their world, discovering its complexities and its wonders. These students have learned to recognize perspectives, understanding their own origins, of their own worldviews, and amplifying the views of others. They have shared their learning with audiences across the globe, with professionals, mentors, international visitors in multiple settings and across diverse communities. What makes them unique? As a class, they have worked together to understand each other and acted to make our school better. Apart from being scholars, as you've already heard, they are campus leaders. They are contributors to this community and in their world. Our seniors have completed a minimum of 120 community service hours and also a career exploration internship of an additional 120 hours, learning with and from professionals in a chosen field. Members of the class of 2025 have also served as ISA ambassadors with our partner schools around the world, strengthening those partnerships both in the countries of Japan and Germany. Seniors, when you all started school in 2021, it was our first normal year following the pandemic. And you approached the ISA experience with a relentless effort to do. You started clubs like Painted Red. You grew clubs like Ignition Green and ARC, and you extended our advisory curriculum beginning last year. You brought ASL to a prominent place in our international greetings like you saw earlier, and you brought it to the Allied Campus Theater productions as well. And you continue to advance your work in your class board with a wonderfully led opening ceremony at the beginning of our year, and helped raise resources to improve the DeHart Outdoor Classroom. You also devoured learning in great chunks. Your appetite for learning and making your mark has been voracious. Your class has blazed new paths here and set precedents that I hope will continue long after this day. I'm proud of the ways you've led our campus during this and previous years. And yet, I have a different wish for you. I wish for you to focus on presence. Last year, during your rite of passage, and I can't remember if it was before or after the forever blazed in our memories head shaving incident, I got to share with you and discuss my 3 rules for success in life. You may remember them. Be kind. Be present, and be prepared. I want to focus on be present for just a few moments. As part of my comments from last May, I shared a quote from Toni Morrison. It goes like this. At some point in life, the world's beauty becomes enough. You don't need to photograph, paint, or even remember it. It is enough. Seniors, we've already heard a little bit about the things you've done. Spoiler, you're going to hear more. There's also going to be commentary about what you have to look forward to. This is part of what graduations are about. Our culture encourages us to take stock of our accomplishments. And we also know that what has preceded today has an impact on what is to come. But for this brief period, I want us all to just be present in this moment together. So I invite our graduates, and I invite all of our families and guests to indulge me and play along. Take 1 or 2 slow, deep breaths. Don't speak, just listen. Feel the weight of your body in your seat and identify any feelings or emotions that you get from knowing that we are all here now together as one community. Graduates, as you begin to walk the path that lies ahead of you, I encourage you to take even the shortest of moments to stop, look around, breathe in your surroundings, and be present. We know you can achieve. We know you can excel. We know you are independent. These are parts of what we love most about you. Now, while today marks the last few moments that we have together, I hope that you can all remember what the love and support of community feels like. In this and all moments, it's been my privilege to be your principal. I appreciate the joy and the leadership that you've instilled in this school and what it means for our future. Class of 2025, we love you. Congratulations. Thank you.
This afternoon, we are pleased to introduce our stage guests who are with us today to share in our graduation ceremony. Please stand when your name is called. We ask the audience to hold your applause to the end. Our stage guests are members of the NEISD Board, Dr. David Baer, member and president of the Northeast Board of Trustees. Terry Chidgey, member and vice president of Northeast Board of Trustees. Lisa Thompson, member and secretary of the Northeast Board of Trustees. Miss Melinda Cox, member of the Northeast Board of Trustees. Miss Diana Skiba-Virial, member of the Northeast Board of Trustees. Miss Tracy Shelton, member of the Northeast Board of Trustees. Members of the Northeast Executive Staff, Dr. Sean Micah, Superintendent of the Northeast Independent School District. Miss Deborah Caldwell, Chief Operations Officer. Mr. Anthony Jarrett, Chief Instructional Officer. Mr. Daniel Virial, Chief Financial Officer. Mr. Rudy Jimenez, Chief of Schools and Leadership. ISA Leadership and Partners, Mr. Stephen Magadance, our principal. Miss Bonnie Bonner, ISA teacher and name reader. Mrs. Jamie Duderstadt, ISA assistant principal and name reader. Mr. Dwayne Padilla, ISA teacher and name reader. And Mr. Eric Cruz, our faculty speaker for graduation. We would also like to recognize and thank a few others who are playing important roles in our graduation ceremony this afternoon. Dr. Justin Oxley, Executive Director of Campus Administration. Mr. Tyler Shoesmith, Executive Director of Student Support Services. Mr. Jason Gatewell, Director of Media Production, and his team for today's live stream. Dr. Angela Bridenstine, Chair, Department of Education, Trinity University. Nurse Trinity Mulberger. Finally, we want to recognize the entire faculty from Lee, NISA, and STEM, as well as former ISA faculty and Trinity interns who are here today. Would you all please stand to be recognized? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eileen Aguilar, and I'm honored to stand before you today. It's a privilege to introduce a leader who has meaningfully impacted the lives of students, families, and educators across Northeast ISD. Known for his hands-on approach, he prioritizes visiting every campus, listening to every voice, and working alongside our community to create a lasting change. Under his leadership, NEIZ has earned impressive recognition from being named Texas Top Employers by Forbes magazine to being voted San Antonio's Best District by SA Express News readers twice. His efforts to foster innovation and student-centered progress earned him the title of Superintendent to Watch in 2022, and it's clear why. Long before stepping into his current role, he was already a supporter of ISA's mission to shape students into thoughtful, informed global citizens and leaders. Please help me welcome someone who continues to inspire and lead with purpose, Dr. Sean Mecca, Superintendent of the Northeast Independent School District.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. There we go. It's beautiful in there, and I love the fact, for those of you that have been here before, the air conditioning is working much better these days, Dr. Bridenstine. Students, graduation is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of growth, perseverance, resilience, and a community that helped you make today possible. Today here at Lowry Auditorium, we have the people who helped shape this incredible milestone for you. We have the parents, family members, teachers, and friends. But most importantly, we have you. This moment is about your success. But more than that, it's about the courage it took you to get here. It takes real courage to make it this far. You showed up, you studied, you stumbled, you got back up. You faced deadlines, probably a little drama, doubts, and yet you still pushed forward. That's what courage looks like. It's persistence, not perfection. It's still raising your hand, even if you don't have all the answers. It's choosing to keep moving when you doubt your own confidence. Every step you took brought you here today, and that's worth celebrating. And as you move forward, carry this with you. Sometimes it's I will over IQ. In the real world, it's not just about how smart you are. It's about how hard you're willing to work. I will over IQ means your curiosity, your willingness, and your passion will take you farther than just your smarts alone. Whether your path leads to college, a career, the military, or something that's uniquely your own, remember this: you are ready. You've shown yourself what's possible when effort meets courage, and I promise you we can't see to the amazing things you will do next. Carry that courage with you. wherever life leads. You are stronger than you know, braver than you believe, and the world needs exactly what only you can provide. Enjoy your moment, students. You have earned it. Congratulations, ISA Class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Sean Micah, for your amazing words. Good afternoon, parents, family, and fellow graduates. Some of you in the audience may not know the woman I am here to introduce, but we, the class of 2025, know the way our faces light up when anyone mentions the name Dr. Bridenstine. Dr. Angela Bridenstine has been one of our biggest supporters while attending ISA and has made an impact on every student here. During our annual travel experiences, she always brings a bright and pleasant energy. She's one of the many women I look up to, a total powerhouse in education, as she teaches bright young minds how to be successful teachers while they intern at our school. Dr. Bridenstine's legacy is evident in the large number of amazing ISA teachers who were once her students. And we are so grateful to have an accomplished woman such as Dr. B as one of our biggest cheerleaders here. It's thanks to her that our school has enjoyed a strong bond with Trinity University for the last 3 decades. Dr. B, you are a dazzling example of what it means to not only be an educator and a Globee, but a friend to all. With that, I would like for you all to join me in welcoming one of my favorite friendly faces on campus, Dr. Angela Bridenstine.
If I were smart, I would sit down right now. Caitlin, thank you for that beautiful introduction. You're a teacher too. Do you know that inside her cap, she has the names of the ISA sophomores who she taught as part of the Munza leadership group? So that's very special, and you're an amazing person. I know also that your grandma's with us today. She's in your locket on your cap, along with your rabbit too. So thank you for that introduction. Dear Board of Trustees, Superintendent Micah and Central Office staff, ISA educators, families, friends, and to our beautiful class of 2025. It's my great honor to be here today with you to be a part of this significant milestone for you, your graduation, and to represent Trinity University and the Department of Education. We are so proud to have been a part of your ISA experience over your high school career on the ISA campus, here at Trinity, where we've held a couple of your milestone moments, including your senior award and Munza, and out in the world. Each grade level travel with interns and us, out-of-town MUN conferences, field trips, and more. A special thank you to the Northeast Board of Trustees, superintendent and executive staff, your teachers and the ISA staff, and families for our extraordinary partnership, which this year celebrated 30 years. I've been there for nearly every year of those, and Trinity certainly has, and it's been our great honor to be a co-founder with Northeast and reflect back on those 30 years and to look ahead to the next 30. I won't be there for all of those. Continuing with my thank you, I want to say thank you to the class of 2025. Students are our best teachers, and for 4 years, you have taught us all how to be better teachers and people. This includes your ISA teachers, who are pretty darn amazing teachers already, and they pull off amazing experiences in and out of the classroom. It also includes our Master of Arts in Teaching interns, who taught you over the last 4 years, and I would say you taught them. They were a part of your classes from August to February for their longer lead teach, or for a short second placement, or for one of the travel experiences that we had together. And I'm excited to say that one of them is staying and will be a 9th grade teacher next year, Miss Garrison. So look and see how that continues. I said I would embarrass her a little bit. Hot news, hot off the presses. But she's earned it. Many of you have also had undergraduate students in your classes as well, and you helped them to decide on a career in teaching. So you've helped them and you've helped me. I was so grateful to travel with you to New Mexico in the spring of your sophomore year, when we bravely set off on travel again to get back on the road. That and traveling with 9th graders this year reminds me that no matter how busy I get or how many responsibilities I have at Trinity, I will continue to prioritize spending a week with ISA students on the road. which I have the privilege to do because it keeps me honest as a teacher, it's my street cred, and because it helps me to learn who high school students are, what you're interested in, how you learn, and how you see the world. Over the last 4 years, thank you for showing me your curiosity, compassion, and interest in the world, for questioning why and how we do things, for pushing us all to be better, and for reminding us why we need to work earnestly to keep innovating and enacting schools for what they can and should be, instead of replicating them as they have been or used to be. So here's my wish for you. Continue to be your authentic selves as much and often as you can be. In this community, hopefully you found ways to forge your authentic self. Continue being Globies, pioneers on the road to learning, we used to say. People developing and practicing those global competencies you heard earlier. The world needs it, and it needs you. And as Dr. Micah said, practice makes practice. There's no such thing as perfection. Remember, Globies' one shoelace is always untied. There's no such thing as perfect. The ISA community and you, the class of 2025, have helped each other to bring out the best in each other. And so that's what I wish for you as we send you off for what is a start, commencement, the end, and a milestone of your life. May you always remember the times you had here in community with one another. Sometimes when you thought things could never get better. Sometimes you thought they would never get better. Take all of those experiences and all that learning with you, the friendships you've made, the mentors you've gained, the disappointments and the successes. And know as you leave that we recognize and celebrate the mark you have made while you were here, and we await the news of the mark you will continue to make in the world. Congratulations to you, beloved class of 2025.
Good afternoon. Wait. Good afternoon. My name is Eva Karina Dominguez, and I have the pleasure of introducing our senior class speaker. She is someone who's always improving her community through her volunteer service and overall positive attitude, which wholeheartedly embodies the true spirit of a Globie. She takes action and doesn't wait for somebody else to take lead. Her aura builds confidence that helps her lead with compassion, a calm demeanor as she balances school and her peers. These are actions of a true Globie that have led her to her next chapter at Texas State University. I'm so excited to see what she'll accomplish because I know she is truly going to make an impact on the world. So without further ado, please welcome our senior class speaker, Ollie Giraldi.
I'm parched, you guys, so don't make fun of me if my voice cracks. Okay, I'm gonna take a page out of Mr. Magadan's book, and please respond. Could be really awkward if you didn't. ISA class of 2025, I see you. We are here! Ooh, okay, that was really scary. I wasn't exactly sure if I was gonna be met back with a response or with complete silence. I know that's Mr. Magadan saying, but I wanted to give it a shot now that I'm graduating, and hopefully no repercussions will follow. Truly, there is something so beautiful about taking a chance on an uncertainty, like the possibility of me embarrassing myself if no one had answered, and being met with such reassurance, an answer to my shout in the dark, this auditorium. Thank you for that. Okay, wow, hi. My name is Oleander Giraldi, but you probably know me as Ollie. While this isn't my first ISA speech, as I'm sure you have heard that intro before, I fear that it is my last. That thought of it being my last is so mind-boggling to me. 51 days ago, I started writing this speech on my couch. 51 days ago, I was also stoked for some Desmos action in Mr. Tran, as I'm sure many of you were as well. Now I look out upon a sea of blue caps and gowns, knowing that we'll walk this stage together by the end of the afternoon. That is amazing. I would like to take a second to acknowledge how far we have come and congratulate this very moment we are existing in now. High school graduation won't happen again. Make sure you're present in this moment because it will be over before you know it. It wouldn't be an Ollie speech if I didn't get a little personal. So with that in mind, I want to share a quote that has helped me along my way in the journey of life. As a child, I was raised in an American and Filipino households, learning the culture of the country I lived in and the one which my father immigrated from. There's a saying in Tagalog, the language of the Philippines, that goes, "Kapag ma-itaninim, ma-aanim." This loosely translates to, if you've planted something, you'll harvest something. This saying is special to me, not only because it has cultural ties, but because it has kept me rooted during tough times and has reminded me that even small actions can have big impacts. I'd like to ask all of you to keep this in mind and remember that no matter the type of seed, how big or small it is, and if you make a genuine effort and you try for something to grow, prosper, or happen, you will be rewarded in some way or form. I know that's easier said than done, especially when it comes to being in high school. High school has been one of the weirdest experiences. It's scary, quite frankly. We've transitioned fresh out of middle school and we're thrown into an intense academic construct with ever-raging waves of hormones and academic and social pressure. We rode the waves as freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and then we were seniors. As seniors, we all had varying levels of uncertainty about life after high school. Maybe we still do. We faced challenges like adults asking us left and right if we know what we wanted to do with our future, all amongst Essay Smart, the DC trip, and the ever-present desperation to reach your master goal on Khan Academy. But even with all those overwhelming factors that play into it, we are here. We showed up, and we are ready to take on our next steps. I'll be honest with you. I'm terrified of my next steps. I'm terrified of college and of all the responsibility that comes with it. But I've planted my seeds, and doggone it, I will watch them grow. We have to keep going, even if we're scared. We have to keep going, even if we don't immediately see the results we want. Many of us entered senior year believing this would be a breeze compared to the last three. No. No. This year tested our patience, our integrity, our grit, and our determination. But that didn't stop us. Like graduation, good things take time and effort. Even though there were parts where we might have wanted to quit or toss in the towel, admirably, we kept on going. So here's some advice to take with you. Look to the future, but don't forget your past. We will never see the big results unless we recognize the small things we've done first. We may not have reached where we want to go yet, but look at how far we've come. Our journeys are just beginning. It's time for us to take action of our futures and our paths. Whether your path is the one less traveled, the one often traveled, or the path you paved on your hands and your knees, if you believe in it, it is possible. Put yourself in situations where you will thrive. Thank the families, friends, teachers who have helped you get this far, and continue to surround yourself with those that will help you grow. Thank you for helping me grow. You have all been such a unique group of people to bond with and grow with these past 4 years, and I wouldn't be the same person without all of you. So as we say goodbye to high school and senior year, I will leave with you with this. Do what you do best, and don't be afraid to dive into the unknown. Plant that seed. I have no doubt you will harvest something great. Thank you again. I couldn't be prouder of us as a senior class. Live, lock, and prosper. Hoshi.
Hello, my name is Lorenzo Milk, and it is my pleasure to introduce a man who, in his relatively short time at ISA, has already impacted and transformed every student with the privilege of crossing paths with him. Though I'd expect him to be too humble to admit it, this teacher truly embodies what it means to be an educator and mentor. This teacher is infamous for never leaving a student behind, believing that every last one of us had incredible things to say. For some of us, he was a friend. For others, a bestie. For others, a guide. For others, a trustworthy therapist. But I can say with confidence that nobody could consider him as just another teacher. A National English Honor Society co-sponsor, family man, Jedi, bookworm, academic weapon, and birthday boy. Please join me in welcoming our faculty speaker, Mr. Eric Cruz.
Love y'all too. Mr. Megadance, I know you gave me a month to write this speech, but I wanted to ask if I could just have an extension. And I'll have this for you tonight, trust. Like, it'll be done. Is that
Tonight.
Can I get an extension?
Midnight. That's the
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll record this tonight and then post on Google Classroom, class of 2025. And then we're good with that? Is that so? Thank you all for allowing me the privilege and honor of speaking tonight on behalf of the faculty. It is something that is beautiful, and just thank you all again. I would like to start tonight, or this afternoon, off by thanking Dr. Sean Micah and all NEISD board members for being here this afternoon to celebrate this amazing class. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge Mr. Steve Magadance, Ms. Jamie Duderstadt, and my amazing friends and faculty of ISA. You are all my friends. You are my colleagues, and you are wellsprings of inspiration, not just to me, but to all of these graduates. I thank you for all the time and the effort and the love you have poured into these graduates, and I thank you for all the love and time and effort you pour into me. A greater measure of thanks goes out to all the families here today, grandparents, parents, extended family, friends of the graduates. Look at these young people. Look at them. Today they are on the precipice of a new life, a life of meaning and consequence, lives that will no doubt leave a lasting impact. These young people are here today because of choices they made and because of talents they possess. This is all true. But they are also here because of your presence in their lives. These beautiful humans are your legacy, and you have guided them towards something far greater than they can perhaps understand at this moment. An expansive future made possible because of your sacrifices, your guidance, and your love. And to you, dear graduates, it is my honor to speak to you all at the end of what is a remarkable journey. To speak to you all now in what is really your last lesson in high school, to speak to you now for perhaps the last time in any of our lives. This is complicated. This is beautiful. This is complicated because how do we as an ISA community let go of a group that we so dearly love? This is beautiful because how was it that we, your ISA family, how was it that we had the good fortune to have you in our lives and for our lives to intersect? Why did the universe choose us to experience you all, to develop this deep and abiding fondness? Lately, I've been thinking a lot about the nature of love, its power, its transcendence, how ephemeral love is. Love is like light dancing off of a river. Love is like laughter. You, class of 2025, you all are a gift of love to me and to all of us in this room. So this afternoon, let me speak to you about love, about how it can and must guide you for the rest of your lives. I mean to say to you all that without love, love for others, love for places, love for yourself, life will hold but a shadow of its potential brilliance. I mean to say to you all that without love, what you risk is a persistent hollowness at your core. As your final lesson, I challenge you in this moment to center love as the guidepost of your lives. I ask you to lean into love. Class of 2025, I ask each and every one of you here to live your life as if it were a love letter to the world. In my own journey, I have discovered some ways to compose my life so that when those whom I need to love, and for those who need to love me, when we see each other, when we cross paths, we can clearly see one another when the world is too noisy and too dark. Let me share with you some of what I have come to understand. The first thing is You have to leave something beautiful behind. Just as a love letter is a totem of one's affection and care for another, an artifact to be looked at again and again by the beloved, cultivate your life with beauty in mind. And I don't mean aesthetics, and I don't mean symmetry, and I don't mean a life that is merely decorative. The beauty I speak of is bone deep: kindness, authenticity, humility, grace. Offer yourself again and again to the world, even if the world tries to reject you. Every day imprint the world with the beauty you possess, because that beauty you have, that beauty is truth. And that truth will eventually break through the meanness, the darkness, and the shallowness we are sometimes guided toward. This is not easy, and this is not for the faint of heart. But beautiful people such as each of you are also forged in love. And that part of you, that part that people rarely get to see, that part is harder than steel. That part is more luminous than the stars. I've also learned you feel what you feel, and those feelings are real. Sometimes only Olaf can perfectly capture a sentiment with such clarity. But graduates, I want you to know how much your love and your feelings do shine through. I know those feelings feel expansive. I know that those feelings are heightened, intense, and at times, frankly, unbearable. But God, to feel. What a gift it must be to be so in touch with the world and to be so in touch with yourself. This is who you all are. So say those feelings. Say them all. Say them often. Insist that people know you care. Your love, that's your superpower. And that power is generated by a willingness to step into risk and, most importantly, vulnerability. It's okay that others see how much you care, even if the cost of that expression feels fraught and disorienting. Your feelings are indicators of authenticity, and that genuineness is the antidote to the cynicism, the small-mindedness, the hate, and the fear that the world sometimes gives. Your life, if it is a love letter, must have appropriate risk. Your ability to feel is that risk, and what a blessing it is to have it. So use your ability to feel. Get in the game. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for those who cannot. Your big feelings are needed now more than ever as the world tries to get smaller. Use those feelings to reclaim and expand the possibilities of human potential. Use those feelings to create a universe that is more open and decent. And finally, you must seek other stories. Hey, just so you know, none of us in this room, none of us alone is the main character. But all of us are also the main character. There are billions of other people out there right now composing their own love letters as we speak. We need to be mindful of this, to seek out those stories. We need to study them as dearly as we do our own. And your own love letter, your own life, it is never really about you being seen. That love letter is about seeing others, about understanding what another person needs in order to fully see to the core of who you are. The quality of our world depends on a common understanding, but it is not solely up to others to make themselves understood. Get out into that world and find people, ideas, religions, philosophies, ideologies different from your own. Lean in, listen. That is a profound act of love. These lessons, dear graduates, they require a certain fierceness, a certain fearlessness that I know you all possess. The question is not if you care. The question will be if you will allow your care to transcend the singular and move toward touching the universal. And as I close my remarks, I realize there's something I have not yet said to you all, dear class of 2025. I should have started with this, but I've delayed doing so because I am afraid right now. But goodbye, fear. Now it's time to be fierce. Now it is time for everyone in this room to be fearless. Because what I'm about to say marks a goodbye. And this goodbye, though difficult, is the next necessary step. And it would be a shame if you all went out into this world without hearing it. So here it goes. I love you. We love you. You are loved. And more than that, you are love. And all of us here this afternoon cannot wait and see how the world will shimmer with all of the hearts you are about to lend it. Get to it, fam. The world needs you. We love you. Thank you.
Will the senior class of 2025 please rise? Dr. Micah, the administration and faculty of the International School of the Americas do hereby certify that the members of the class of 2025 have completed all of the requirements for the secondary level of education as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Northeast Independent School District Board of Trustees. It is therefore my recommendation that the Board of Trustees of the Northeast Independent School District confer upon each member a high school diploma with all the rights, privileges, and honors rightly bestowed upon them. I take great pleasure in presenting to you the International School of the Americas senior class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Magadens. As superintendent, I hereby certify that the class of 2025 of the International School of Americas has met the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Northeast Independent School District. Will the class please be seated? Mr. Byer, can you please come on up?
Thank you, Dr. Micah, Mr. Megadance. And just to clarify, thank you for the introduction earlier. I do want to clarify, I am not a doctor, medically or educationally, so no offense to the actual doctors in the room. But thank you for the kind introduction. Seniors, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to congratulate you on an incredible accomplishment. You've just completed 4 years at a fantastic, outstanding school with wonderful faculty, dedicated staff. But this isn't the end for you. You're moving on. You're actually leaving us. But we couldn't be prouder of who you are and what you've accomplished. Parents, guardians, family, friends, thank you for the love and support you've provided these students throughout their lives. Although they're going on to their next challenge, you've given them a foundation from which they've been able to succeed. And before I actually confirm this, I want to give you a couple of things I thought of in preparing for this. First, 3 words: kindness, grace, compassion. Mr. Cruz talked about it a minute ago. Remember these words and use them often. Second, all relationships require work, but good relationships shouldn't feel like constant work. Don't be afraid to prioritize the relationships that bring you joy. And finally, and pay attention to this one, Mr. Magadans talked about being present. As you sit here today and think about the immense pride, overt joy that everyone in this room is feeling for you right now, realize that this is the best, most opportune time to ask them for money. That's for you. Mr. Magadans, Dr. Micah, As a representative of the Board of Trustees of the Northeast Independent School District, it is an honor and a privilege to confirm and accept the certification of the International School of the Americas Class of 2025 in accordance with the requirements as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Northeast Independent School District. Globies, we can't wait to see what comes next. Congratulations and good luck.
Graduates, please stand. As conferred graduates, it is now time for you to move your tassel from the right to the left as a symbol of your status as a graduate of the International School of the Americas.
Aiden J. Abney, summa cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Adams, summa cum laude. Ellen Chambliss Adams, summa cum laude. Eileen Sarai Aguilar, summa cum laude. Vincent James Allen Lyons, magna cum laude. Samuel Joseph Amador, magna cum laude. America Isabel Avila, summa cum laude. Hero Beretta, summa cum laude. Daniel Boehm, summa cum laude. Tanya Marguerite Bubel, summa cum laude. Nick Brabham, summa cum laude. Samantha Briano Gonzalez, cum laude. Sophia Alexandra Borghete, summa cum laude. Samantha Jalen Bindem, summa cum laude. Yessie Leticia Cano, summa cum laude. Sophia Rosa Cantor, magna cum laude. Jack Karkanagas, magna cum laude. Lucy Castillo, summa cum laude. Frida Castro, summa cum laude. Mary Caroline Cox, magna cum laude. Luke St. John Dane, summa cum laude. Richard Bryce Davies, summa cum laude. Carlos Antonio de Luma, cum laude. Matias Del Valle, summa cum laude. Henry Dodd, summa cum laude. Ava Karina Dominguez, magna cum laude. Javier Tristan Drake, summa cum laude. Isabella Duenas, cum laude. Hannah Leah Feld, magna cum laude. Sarah Nicole Fernandez, magna cum laude. Sasha Fisher, magna cum laude. Stone Fitch, magna cum laude. Gabby Elise Galvan, magna cum laude. Alexandra Damari Garcia, cum laude. Kai Garcia, cum laude. Sophia Marie Garcia, magna cum laude. Chloe Elizabeth Gardner, summa cum laude. Janelle Faith Garza, magna cum laude. Ulan Amado Wicha Galfo, cum laude.
Oleander Peyton Ellie Giraldi, summa cum laude. Zane Isaac Ginsberg. Evan Helmut Gottlieb, magna cum laude. Caroline Grace, magna cum laude. Novi Anna Green, magna cum laude. Azul Alejandra Guia Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Darcy Haggerty, magna cum laude. Marshall Nelson Hurd, summa cum laude. Seth Hiboski. Veronica Jane Holmes, summa cum laude. William Maverick Menger Huntress. Anna Marguerite Hurd, summa cum laude. Jamie Ela Kaplan, summa cum laude. Bea Grace Kested, summa cum laude. Ariana Hannah Kogel. Emerson Marie Landrum, summa cum laude. Cameron Lauderstein, cum laude. Lily Shirley Levy, cum laude. Sophia Elizabeth Longoria, summa cum laude. Camille Lopez, cum laude. Jennifer Loyola Aviles, summa cum laude. Eve Nicole Luera, magna cum laude. Maya Emerson Marlowe, magna cum laude. Armando Martinez III. Zoe Guadalupe Martinez. Chloe Eden Mazel, magna cum laude. Shravan Mehta, summa cum laude. Addison Haley Mendoza, magna cum laude. Lorenzo Andreas Milk, summa cum laude. Addison Renee Miller, magna cum laude. Chase Amelia Ayer Miller, summa cum laude. John Sebastian Miller, summa cum laude. Luis Raimundo Miranda, summa cum laude. Isha Murjani, summa cum laude. Quentin Moyer, summa cum laude. Aiden Allen Cornell Muga, summa cum laude. Abriana Isabel Mullet. Inaya Noor Nakvi, summa cum laude.
Tyler Jade Nixon. Ava Madison Page, magna cum laude. Georgia Maria Patton, summa cum laude. Mason Fielding Payson, summa cum laude. Xander Jackson Pearson, cum laude. Alexis Damian Peña Olivares, summa cum laude. Zayden Perryman, cum laude. Andrew Robert Pick, summa cum laude. Antonio Peña Cervantes, summa cum laude. Lana Anais Ramos, magna cum laude. Keedron Remke, summa cum laude. Francesca Hope Rivella, summa cum laude. Solana Rivera, summa cum laude. Juan Pablo Rodriguez Aguirre, summa cum laude. Zenon Romero, summa cum laude. Coco Claire Ross, cum laude. Hannah Sophia Salas, cum laude. Mason Lee Schuster, summa cum laude. Thea Cohen Seelig, summa cum laude. Rachel Ann Sherman, summa cum laude. Brianna Cifuentes, summa cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Saverio, magna cum laude. Madison Grace Simmons, summa cum laude. Ikaika Fiernak Martin Smith, magna cum laude. Subaki Shimono Shahaki, magna cum laude. Alexandra Solarak, magna cum laude. Gianna Stowie, cum laude. Melody Luann Elizabeth Swift, cum laude. Sebastian River Urbach, summa cum laude. Gavin Valdez, summa cum laude. Isabella Valdez, magna cum laude. Kaylin Carmen Vasquez, cum laude. Catherine Pamela Amelia Villegas Verschoyle, cum laude. William Graham Volker, magna cum laude. Max Joaquin Weissman, cum laude. Asher Wyden. Delisha DJ Renee Wilson, cum laude. Sadie Elizabeth Wilson, summa cum laude. Caden Wong, magna cum laude. Jared Martin Zuschlag, summa cum laude.
Well, that was great. Well, now it is my pleasure to introduce a truly talented and accomplished young artist. Sarah Fernandez is a senior at the International School of the Americas, where she has made a lasting impact through her dedication to the arts and music. Known for her passion, creativity, and her powerful voice, Sarah has spent her high school years refining her craft and inspiring those around her. Tonight will be a night to remember as she brings that same passion to the stage and she shares her gift of song with us. Please welcome Sarah Fernandez. Thank you.
Creyendo que tú
noches llorando por ti, viendo pasar esta fuga de amor, esperando en el olvido que nunca ya no voy a llorar. Esto acabó. Y si quisieras volver, olvídate. Sola tortura de amor. Porque me hiciste sufrir. Ay, no, 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 no. Ay, no, 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 no. Un día tú no pagarás por hacerme llorar. Ay, no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
On behalf of everyone in ISA's class of 2025, I would like to take a moment to express extreme gratitude to this year's incredible parents. None of this would be even remotely possible without the guidance and love you have all shown us throughout our lives, and especially these past 4 years. Whether it was taking us to school every day, sending us on our school trips so we could better immerse ourselves in our learning, driving us to all our school functions and extracurricular activities, or being there when we needed you most, you have all supported us.
En nombre de todos los que forman parte de la clase de ISA de 2025, quiero agradecer a nuestros padres. Gracias por guiarnos en nuestra trayectoria escolar. Gracias a ustedes estamos en donde estamos ahora. Les agradecemos por todas las veces que nos recogieron en la escuela, después de las noches comunitarias, todas las veces que nos dejaron ir a nuestros viajes y todas las veces que nos impulsaron a ser la mejor versión de nosotros mismos, incluso cuando no creíamos en nosotros mismos. Gracias por su apoyo y todo lo que han hecho por nosotros.
Now that graduation day has come, it is time for us to become more independent and begin our new adult lives. Yes, this is a very emotional time, but it is not a time to be nervous or anxious. We will be taking with us all the lessons, advice, and experiences we've had with our parents and incorporating them into our futures to be the responsible global citizens we have learned to be. So thank you to all of our parents for being there every step of the way of this journey. Thank you for your unwavering support, and thank you for being our first teachers.
Ahora, ya que el día de nuestra graduación llega, es tiempo para que seamos más independientes y empecemos nuestra vida adulta. Sí, en algunos momentos esto es emocional, pero no es un tiempo para ser nerviosos o ansiosos. Nos llevaremos con nosotros todas las lecciones, consejos y experiencias que hemos tenido con nuestros papás y incorporarlo a nuestro futuro para ser responsables ciudadanos globales que hemos aprendido a ser. Entonces, gracias a todos nuestros padres por estar en cada paso de esta aventura. Gracias por su apoyo incomparable y gracias por ser nuestros primeros maestros.
Hello guys, my name is John Miller, and today we've gathered as a community to mark a significant transition in our lives and to celebrate our academic achievements. We have made it. We are finally high school graduates, and it wouldn't have been possible without the help of ISA faculty and staff. I recently read that the more you practice the art of thankfulness, the more you have to be thankful for, and that is true. There's a lot of things to be very thankful for. Now, please allow us to spend a few moments thanking the teachers who have been there for us every step of the way.
The freshman team helped us transition back into normal school while trying their best to socially distance. From the Tell Me Something Good check-ins with Ms. Pena to the large group projects with Ms. Moore, we developed the skills to communicate comfortably with our peers. Mr. Brown's country quizzing and Mr. Bull's constant playing of lo-fi beats to relax/study to allowed us to take class time to test our abilities. The freshman team also modeled how to adapt to change by welcoming a new team member, Ms. Ramirez, during a time of chaos. She taught us perseverance and commitment even when challenges presented themselves.
Once again, we mark a new beginning of a beautiful chapter as Ms. Gantz and Mr. Perk face their first ISA teaching experience. Despite being new teachers at ISA, Ms. Gantz and Mr. Perk built strong connections with their students and played a key role in fostering a sense of community and belonging. From a fictional tale of a shark attacking Ms. Bronner to a debate of nuclear energy in Ms. Lopez, the sophomore team worked seamlessly to provide us with fun and engaging activities.
Junior year proved to be a challenge with the addition of all AP core classes, but the junior team made it entertaining with memorable lessons. Mr. Cruz taught us how to write a solid argumentative essay in AP Lang. We got to launch water balloons at Mr. Cantu in AP Physics. We discovered fractals in AP Pre-Cal with Ms. Ramirez, all while playing countless AP US history booklets during Mr. Padilla's first year here at ISA. The junior team pushed us to apply our knowledge while allowing us to learn what the real world may feel like.
Now, as Ali said, senior year was supposed to be the easiest of them all. But as we enter our second semester, we face many obstacles that we couldn't have surpassed without the help of the senior team. We are grateful for the mental breaks provided during the sacred reading space with Ms. Fitz, and the humor Mr. Trent used to make our class more engaging while teaching us how to respect the educational process. We battled through and tried to rationalize the marginal benefits of economics along Ms. Prado, and Ms. Gorski coached us through it all, as she heard our endless complaints and encouraged us to not lose hope when we did.
The ISA Center team, Ms. Puentes, Ms. Rubin, Ms. Aranda, Ms. Landry, and Mrs. Dusing, opened the door to new opportunities that allowed us to develop our passions and skills. Thank you for the early mornings and the late nights you spent supporting us at competitions and events. We will be forever grateful for your faith and commitment. ISA wouldn't be the same without you.
Thank you, faculty, for helping us through it all. Together, y'all created a safe environment for us to thrive in while caring for us during our high and lows. I want to especially thank Ms. Garraway, Ms. Streety, and Ms. Jones for the countless hours spent listening to our problems and helping us with our schedule. Lastly, I want to thank Ms. Rogers, Ms. Villarreal, and Ms. Beach for your excellent work behind the scenes. Thank you for supporting the class of ISA. We see you. Lastly, I know this is not my speech, but I want to thank the janitors and anyone other than the staff that's not here right now. They have done so much for us. You know, we are dirty, we're teenagers, and, you know, I've caught the restrooms pretty badly. But, you know, they have been there for us since the beginning, too. They have cleaned the schools, the restrooms, they have put up with us, even when some of us are super dirty, and it's just like, I couldn't clean that. But yeah, I want to thank them so much for all the hard work that they put every day and the countless hours they spend, even when we're gone after school, cleaning our school. So thank you.
I'd like to start off with a quote from Mr. Perk. Howdy. My name is Luke Daines.
And ladies and gentlemen, faculties and staff, our honored guests, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Thank you so much for being here with us this afternoon. It is an honor to be speaking here today, and I am very grateful for the invitation. Like many of you, I imagine that there are a lot of things that people are telling you about life right now, and some of them might be hard to hear. I know for myself, the wisdom that people want to impart on me sometimes only causes more stress, and it might not always be comforting. So I'm going to do my best to make my words as easy on the ears as possible. I am not here to quote Merriam-Webster at you, so success is one of the most flexibly defined words in the dictionary, and it is up to each and every one of you to pick your definition of it. It's not just quantified by the clubs you're in or the leadership positions you hold or landing the lead role in the school play. It's not just where you are or are not going to college or whatever you plan to do after graduation. It's about taking your situation and creating an ending that you're proud of, and not just listening to somebody else's story of success, but paving the road to your own. So, as I look out into the sea, or it's really more of a small pond, as I look out into this puddle, I see the faces of brilliant researchers, writers, athletes, actors, and senior assassins, all prepped to brave this new road ahead. And I feel so confident in saying that this group is going to make up the next generation of world changers, paving their own roads to success. I have a few more parting words of wisdom and advice that I've been fortunate enough to learn and would like to share with you. Firstly, decide what is yours to hold and let the rest go. It's not worth your time or your energy to carry all the burdens, grudges, fights, and losses that you might come across in life. Instead, it's important to focus on the wins, what benefits you and what truly affects your life. Let the other stuff go, because the good things are often lighter to hold anyways. Next, pick what your life has time for. Be discerning. Time is arguably the most valuable thing we have, so don't waste yours. Pick and choose what is a good investment of your time, and I promise, like Ollie said, the seeds that you plant will be what you sow. Lastly, don't let anybody tell you you can't do something, especially not yourself. I know it might be easy to get down on yourself or struggle to find pride, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't try. You have done so much already, and you are worth so much, so know that. As we leave this place, I look forward to watching how all of you grow and succeed as the years go by, and I hope to one day run into you at the grocery store and hear about everything that you've accomplished. It's been an honor to share these 4 years with you, a privilege to be your class president, and I wish you all the best. Thank you, class of 2025, for everything. Peace out.